Okay, look at that. Welcome.
The recording's in progress.
I have COVID again, everybody. What if I, honest to God, what if I had gotten it again? This was funny the first time, but now we're doing it again. I'm going to make us crying. It's the Bells and Whistles podcast over Zoom again. We were on, I don't know what we ended up saying that we were doing this time around. It's not COVID.
Guys, we really want to have guests, but Ephraim keeps getting COVID.
Guys, it's not true. This time it's actually not true. We just decided not to be around each other. We're getting very lazy, as it turns out.
It's because we're so tired. We're so tired. But I think this is when we're finally gonna turn it around.
Oh, turn it around. I hope I can fix how I look in color in post.
You look so red.
It's because this
like
entire
tomato.
room. I know, this whole room is red.
I know, I've been there. I know. We shot Straight White Guilt 2020 in there.
Here, maybe I could do something. Here's an idea.
Tell a ghost story. 3 ways to survive voiceover.
3 ways to survive. This is how I do it, too. I go like, here, maybe this is something. Does that change anything?
No, you should shut it off.
I'm just going to drain the battery.
Isn't it sad? Shadow.
Isn't it sad that I actually considered that for a second?
Yeah, it wasn't okay. But anyway, welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan Quigley from Bernie. I'm looking at the camera for richness because, of course, this is a very special Zoom podcast. Ephraim is in an undisclosed location, and for that reason, he is not here. And we are not doing our regular podcasting thing. We're doing that's right, folks. 3 bullshit podcasts in a row.
We're doing Without a Knack podcast.
That, of course.
I'm sad you haven't said anything about my spectacles.
Because I liked it. I think we should develop a bit for when we do Zoom podcasts. And I think maybe if you put on glasses, it could have legs. Is what I'm saying.
I'm ready to look at somebody's overdue books. No, I've become something of a gadget guy. I got these.
Is that right?
These blue light glasses. You see?
Do you notice a difference?
Yeah. When I wear them, I get a headache.
When you wear them, you get a headache?
Yeah.
Wow. Because people swear by blue light glasses.
I know. It's like a big. I was like, I'm on the computer all day. I got to do something about this. So I put these on, and I think my eyes have just become like addicted to blue light.
Wow.
Which I don't know whoever decided that was going to be the light that hurts your eyes. I don't know. Why don't they just why don't we just wear
Blue's
sunglasses?
My favorite color.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it.
Sad.
I don't know because people always tell me like, "Oh, do you do blue light? Blue light changed my life. I never sleep. I never even knew that I couldn't sleep before blue light glasses." And it's just, I don't believe, I think people just wear them for style.
I'll be the first person to say that I'm wearing them just for style. And I got these, these $2 ones from Amazon, and I look like
maybe that's why.
Mrs. Nesbitt. Yeah, no, I might need a proper pair. I've also, if we're talking about unnecessary gadgets, I got my AirPods here, right? And I got a little hook
Why
on
does it have an appendage?
It's got a little growth on it. It's because
it has a prehensile penis.
One of those hyena dicks.
Wait, hold on, hyena dick?
You ever hear about those? Well, do this. Remember when all of our humor was like animals in the first time that we did this?
Oh yeah, okay. I do remember that was the Hear Me Out podcast.
That was the Hear Me Out way back when. No, but like I think it's hyena women like could grow a penis. I think that's what it is.
Because I remember duck vaginas have like spikes
they got the mazes.
And stuff,
they got the
mazes.
Labyrinthine. No, I have this here because my ears are too big for AirPods. The AirPods always fall out of it. So
I tried to do one of my camera looks.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't work when you're already looking at me. Yeah.
No.
That's why we should stop doing these.
We really should. We should cut it out. But anyway,
no.
talk to me about your big old ears.
My big ears. It's not even my ears are big. The holes in my ears are big. I got big ear holes.
That's interesting because I feel like my AirPods are too.
They don't fit.
They don't fit properly. Maybe I have a tight little ear hole. You know,
virginal.
Maybe.
No, I don't know what it is, but they don't fit there. So I had to get these little bat hooks to hook onto the inside of my, the inside of my ear. I don't know, but I like them now. Now I can't go anywhere without them.
That's good. I'm very happy that you found that. But how are you doing otherwise? Are you okay?
I'm just tired. This was supposed to be my little vacation away. We're upstate, as you can tell. Probably should have led with that because we're now maybe 5 minutes in, and people are like, "Why is he in the 1800s?"
He's gone back in time.
No, I'm over here.
It's a little vacation, a little family vacation that you're on, and
and I've been.
I said that we should have just said that we were both on vacation.
Yeah, that would be sweet, huh?
No, but it's too late. We're doing the podcast. We're saving
what we should have done is
days for another day.
We should have gotten it while you were out in Rockaway, because then we would have both looked like we were like in strange locales.
That would look crazy. Yeah, I went home for Mother's Day. A happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
To our mothers watching or not watching, either way, it's fine.
I made a little post.
Anybody who's really ever birthed someone. Yeah, it was very sweet of you.
It was very sweet.
We didn't post on Bellhop at all.
Yeah, we didn't do anything, and I don't really like posting on my channel or on my page at all. Certainly not on Bellhop either. We don't.
We don't like posting at all.
I don't like doing that one bit.
No.
But I was thinking, there's kind of a pressure, don't you feel like it? That you ought to put something, say something.
Well, I mean, I want to say yes, but at the same time, I didn't post a damn thing, did I?
I know, but don't you feel bad?
I didn't make a story or nothing.
Don't you feel bad?
No, because
when
I know
you don't?
Your mother has Instagram, right?
Yeah, but
my mother
she doesn't like my stuff.
She doesn't look or care, does she?
No, not really.
But even so, like, my mother's not even on Instagram, so I would be posting.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be posting for everybody who's not my mother, but what I should be saying is I should be posting because I actually appreciate my mother, which I do, but I'm not going to show that by doing a social media post. I don't like that. I don't feel called to do that.
Yeah.
And also, my mother doesn't take pictures with me. So I would be posting like old baby pictures and that's fine. But I feel like I've already done that. Yeah, I know you did. That you're for everybody at home watching. Go to see Ephraim's Mother's Day post. It's very sweet, and you'll be like, oh, it's just a picture of him and his mom when he was a baby. Mm-hmm. But just make sure you swipe to the final picture. It's a picture of him in a diaper plunging a toilet.
When I'm younger, I just want to clarify. It's not me right now in a diaper.
He's younger. He's only like 17, 18 in this photo. No, it's a very funny photo. He's a little baby. It's very cute. It's very cute, and I don't quite know what's happening, but it made me laugh for quite some time.
It's it got big amongst shout out to Sasha Von D. He put it on his story, and he sent it. He's like, everybody who loves their mother or whoever should message Ephraim and say something about his baby picture of him being a janitor. I got like 3 random DMs about the whole thing.
You got 3?
I got 3 DMs of people saying, like, I like your baby picture.
Well, they didn't follow Bellhop, did they?
No, they asked if they should, and I said, please don't.
Are you serious?
No, of course they didn't ask.
Oh.
No, they didn't even follow me. They just DM'd me because they liked Sasha's stuff.
Bad people. No, for me, I think they're bad people, man.
I mean, probably.
But anyways,
yeah.
back to because we're a proper podcast, right?
We are, or at least we like
to
say so. Yeah.
Right. So we have to stick to the subject matter, which in our podcast is it's the news, right? We do the news.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Let's try this on for size here, huh?
Right. So last week's news was the Kentucky Derby. You hear?
Yeah.
You hear about the Kentucky Derby, right? Did you believe what happened? Did you hear about it?
I don't. What happened? Did a dog?
A horse. You don't know a thing about betting, and I know like I don't know. I really don't know anything either. But the horse that won, which was what was it? First Strike or something? Metal Strike.
Get along, little doggy. Seabiscuit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This horse was 80-1. Rich Strike. It was 80-1 odds.
Oh.
It was, which is an incredible odds.
Unlikely. Yeah.
And the fucking horse won. And if you watch the YouTube video, it's quite fucking crazy. Okay. He's in like 15th place. He's in like 15th place.
Yeah.
With like 15 seconds to go. He came out of nowhere and won the damn thing. It was one of the most incredible performances ever. The dude won the Kentucky Derby.
Wow.
And it got me. So I was like, well, let me look at the other horses. You ever think about what you would name a horse?
Oh, I know. I'd name him
because they
Ryan
always
Quigley.
name because they always have the stupidest fucking nicknames. Here's Mo Donegal, Barber Road, Tis the Bomb, Smile Happy,
Tis the Bomb,
Pioneer of Medina.
Okay, Pioneer of Medina. These are the ones that who is favored to win?
I think it was Epicenter. I think
that's
was favored to win.
EpiPen.
But anyways,
that's what I would name mine. Allergy Boy.
I would name mine Bells and Whistles.
Bells and Whistles.
But it doesn't matter because you know the kind of sick fuck I am. I said, hold on.
Yeah.
Because what's the point? What's the point of it all, right? I'm a nihilist in many ways.
I've been asking myself ever since we started.
And so I'm like, what do you get when you do after you win the horse race, right? And of course you get winnings for winning it. But get a load of this. Okay. Did you know that horse semen is some of the most expensive liquid on the planet?
I knew you were going to take it here. I woke up this morning. I knew he was going to talk about horse semen.
Horse semen. Horse semen is ridiculously. Yeah.
It's a big market. Yeah.
These horses, they retire, they go on a farm, and they have sex with 3, 4, 5 different horses.
Sure.
For like 200, like a dude will say, "Hey, I will pay you, $200,000 to let your horse fuck my horse."
Yeah, that's because they all want to have the next winner.
Yeah. And I
think it's crazy, but I think I like to think a lot like one day our channel reaches 1 million subscribers, right?
Yeah, and then we start selling you off.
I think we retire and breeders are going to try and find the next big YouTuber from us.
We're trying to produce a podcaster with chops.
Let's
get a couple of studs. Yeah. But here, get a load of this. Get a load. So so in 2015 it cost American Pharaoh. He's the last horse to win the Triple Crown, right?
Yeah.
It cost $200,000 for your female horse to get a pipe session with this horse. But get a load of this. You can also do artificial insemination, right?
Okay.
Where they freeze the semen in tubes, right? Where a single one will be about 12. They'll give you a little straw of semen for 1,200 clams.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But that works out to a gallon of. There was a horse named Little Stars. A gallon of his semen cost $4.7 million.
Little Stars has a lot to offer.
He sure
wow.
does.
That's
and then
huge.
Here's the thing. And then I found this article, right, where it started talking about the most expensive liquids. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going through this list, and of course there's like two stupid ones where they're like, oh, designer bottled water, where there's gold on top of it, and a perfume that they sell for $1.5 million. That's stupid stuff that you expect.
Yeah.
And then it's like horseshoe crab blood.
Ooh.
Where, they use it for special medical tests, and scorpion venom.
It's like
that
blue,
they use.
Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm big on horseshoe crabs.
Yeah,
big
exactly. It's all these, but the bottom line is that's the problem with fucking America, isn't it? This is where we get political, where the most expensive liquids on planet Earth, where the most expensive are fucking these medical grade animal fluids and antibodies and such, and then I just want a horse to gallop in a circle.
But it's so much more than that, right? It's not just galloping. It's who's the fastest galloper. That's the big point.
But then even then they'll say like, oh, it's not an exact science. You're just hoping for the best.
I know that was my thing, right? I was like, why would you pay for like the session, the hands-on experience, have this horse come in and roll in the hay with your with your girl horse? I don't know what the term is. Why would you pay for that if you can just get like artificial insemination? Is it are like your chances better if he's there with her?
You want the mother horse
pillow
to
talk?
remember it.
Yeah. You want
the mother horse to be able to tell stories.
Tell stories about it. You won't believe the night I had with American Pharaoh.
But anyway, that's all to say I think you and I should buy a horse.
I think that would be good, and I think we could call it.
We should get ourselves a horse.
We could call it, I don't know. I want if our characters had names.
Clickbait the show.
Yeah, clickbait the show. We'll call it Elton Clicky. Yeah. Brad Sanders. Remember your character's name was I thought I was so clever
Sanders.
with my
because you thought I was Lysander.
I had my Shakespeare references in there. But all it made it sound like was that you were Bernie Sanders' son.
I was Bernie. Oh yeah, I was related to Bernie Sanders. That was when Bernie or Bust crowd was out.
And we're coming back strong on this podcast.
We're coming back strong, baby. Bernie Sanders at the age of 900.
Did you see? I saw. Anyway. I saw on Twitter there was a really funny. Someone was making an imaginary timeline of what the next 10 presidents would be, and they were they were like crafting out like, okay, at this point, the environment will get so hot or whatever that there'll be a new party strictly for environmentalism, and they'll raise in power, and like they were going all sorts of stuff, like planning it out, right? They were being very in depth. And then the last one, it's like, and then in 2077, Bernie Sanders wins. And I realized the whole thing was a joke, but I was like, oh, they're making a lot of sense. Oh, okay, yeah.
No, man. I wish I could care about politics. I'll start caring about politics someday, but it's certainly not
today.
This week.
Is not that day. Today is not that day. I'm trying to think. We can talk about the big thing that happened with me this week. Besides coming up, learning how to time travel. is that we moved. I moved our biggest guest star so far, the one and only Amelia Dahmer.
What a stupid girl.
I moved her into her apartment. Fans of the podcast would like to know.
No.
She now owns the apartment. She went ahead and bought it.
Where does she live?
Well, right now in a box somewhere, but
she's currently subletting 10 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
She's not moved into that apartment.
But I moved all of her shit up there.
I understand. I'm just trying to set the record straight here.
Set the record. Well, again, I think people are, because look, we get all of our followers that we got from our viral reel of Amelia talking about her apartment, all -6 of you, are curious because they were like, oh, that sounds. There's no way she's actually going to do it. And not only did she go about doing it, she did it. I was there yesterday. I don't know how she did it, but she did.
She did it. It's a little convoluted and weird.
Yeah.
I'm just like burping. It's a little convoluted and weird, but she did it, and that's credit to her in a lot of different ways. I'm still deeply worried about her.
Well, you should have seen. There's some moments that are. I wonder if we can get a picture of it. I'll text Amelia for it, because me and her drove out. So she had been keeping all of her furniture in a house that her best friend's family's house in the Hamptons.
Right.
She had kept it all in their garage out there. And
right. It was like a friend of a family friend, whatever. It was just a free storage place. It was inconvenient, but it was free. Yeah.
It was free. So me and her drove out to the Hamptons. It's a 2-hour ride out there. You know,
in a U-Haul. You guys rented a U-Haul, right?
We rented a U-Haul, or I didn't, but she did.
But all 4'11" of Amelia Dahmer driving a big ass U-Haul. It's one of my favorite images.
The first thing I said to her in the moment, I said, "You ever hear of Mr. Magoo?"
Because that's who she is.
Which I'm sure you haven't heard of either. But that's exactly what she looks like. You know Mr. Magoo, right?
Remember, I called her Mr. Magoo on the subway once because she was like, I think we got to get on the yellow one. And she just kind of wanders New York City. But go ahead. She wanders New York City aimlessly. Around. She has no idea where the fuck. She's
Cars are crashing around her.
Train. Yeah,
regardless, we get there, right? And we're trying to find the second half of the joke with all of this is that Amelia has spent. Not only did she buy an apartment for however knows how much money, but she also spent $700 that she doesn't have on a puke yellow ottoman that is as big as she is.
It's a massive fucking ottoman that's made out of felt. And it's called, they called it marigold orange or something, which I think is their attempt to make it sound appealing. But to me, I was like, that's perfectly disgusting sounding.
Sure,
marigold yellow. It's disgusting. It's mustard yellow.
I sent you a video of the unboxing. Maybe I'll throw that up here too. And I think one of my best bits of unsung comedy is she opens it up, and I start singing the Simpsons theme song.
This is it. What if they sent me the wrong color? I'm going to take it down. What if it's blue?
Buddy, I'm blue balling you.
This is worse.
You're marigold yellow balling me. The Simpsons.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
She got a mustard yellow.
It's marigold yellow.
Marigold yellow.
Mustard would look better. This is way too much marigold.
Feel it. It's nice. It's nice.
This is nice, guys. If you were watching this, I wish you could feel this because it feels as damp as it looks.
It's been out in the rain for quite a while.
You did. That was pretty good.
But we get to this house in the Hamptons, and it's nowhere to be seen. Like it's not on the front porch where she asked them to put it, which is crazy because it would be exposed to the elements, and you were upset.
Because I'm driving home home for the weekend to hang out with family, and I get a text from we just got to the Hamptons, the ottoman is nowhere to be found. So I immediately call him.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because I've heard nothing but about the second Amelia bought the ottoman, she was like, look at this ottoman. Look at it. Yeah. Look how great it is. And I was like, this is disgusting. What's wrong with you, especially for $700 at any rate? She goes, I go, well, it must be in the house somewhere. She goes, it's not supposed to be in the house. And I go, wait, what? When was it? She goes, no, I signed a waiver for them to just leave it on the deck. And I was like, it got delivered last week, right? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, why would you do that? It's like, you can't just, it's going to rain, Amelia.
People just wrote, and it was storming out. It was storming out when we did it. It was the Saturday before. Yeah, no, it was, but we get there. And we find out that they had moved it into into the house. We didn't have a key. Right. We didn't have anything. The piece that kind of came to our aid was that whoever the dad of her friend, Amelia calls him Goody because I think his last name is Goodrich.
Goody.
So she calls him Goody.
But a goody.
An oldie but a goody. Goody has all of the like every square foot of this place rigged up with cameras. And he's watching us move in real time. He had his phone and was watching us move all the furniture.
My mother does that with squirrels.
Sure.
There's cameras on my house, and she loves watching stray raccoons. But go ahead.
So she reached out to him and he says, I already know what you're thinking. I'll open up this side lockbox for you. Get the key to move it in, right? We open it up. We grab this gigantic ottoman that neither one of us can lift between the two of us. So we start rolling it down slopes. Amelia keeps saying we're snowmanning it. And we keep rolling it down. And I'm wearing my because it was cold out. And I just grabbed something. I put on like my kind of longer tan coat that you've seen me wear.
Yeah, sure.
And we get in the car. We finally lift this thing up in the car, and Amelia gets texts from Goody. I don't want to call him Goody because that feels so like acquainted, and I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
But she gets a text saying that he's taken a screenshot of us rolling the thing out of the house. And has sent it to everybody in the family. And everybody is asking, who is this like formally dressed man who is stealing from their Hampton house? They're like, somebody said, why does Amelia's friend look like he's ready to joust? Had to get all that up a fourth floor walk up. That's what we had. Walk upstairs with a $700 and an 800-pound ottoman.
I am so happy that I could not make it.
You're gonna have to go when she starts assembling it. I'm divvying it up. Mike went to get her out there. I went to get her back. You can go and help her assemble it.
I'm the one that has to go to the bar with her and deal with all her trying to figure things out.
Well, this is the thing. If you really want some drama, this'll get you heated. Amelia tells me on the way out there because I was like, I know you guys are hanging out, and she says, "Oh my God, Ryan!" And Ryan is always texting me to hang out. I can never. She said. Our call is about to run out, but she was like, Ryan won't stop. I've only ever texted him once to hang out. Every other time, he's asking me to hang out with him.
I'm never texting her again. Never. That's like on this podcast, Amelia. If you're listening, this is the moment forth. I never text you again in my life. Never. You will never receive a first text from me. I'll respond occasionally. There will be times where I ignore you, but I will never text you again, Amelia Dahmer. That's it.
Oh, that's so sad.
Game over.
It was a budding friendship. Not. No, I've ruined it, guys. I'm sorry.
I think it was
Amelia,
about time.
I'm sorry.
I think it was. Well, nobody should be sorry. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
it's the way it all had to happen.
It's the way it all had to happen. It's fine. Too bad. So sad. But I'll never text her again. That's too bad. Damn shame. Who the fuck does she think she is? She should go kick rocks, honestly. What
she's gonna
stupid
need you.
girl.
She's gonna need you to help assemble all that stuff. Well, I guess maybe Emily.
She better hope that I respond that day. That's it. She better hope.
Well, I'm sorry to hear
don't.
because she had a lot of great stories. She had a lot of great stories from you. But you know, we had to prematurely end it, which we might have to do with this because it does appear as though our Zoom is ending, which seems strange. I didn't think that it was limited when you had 2 people, but maybe they know that it's me.
I don't know.
Trying to hurt my feelings.
I think also maybe they were like it's really time to wrap it up.
It's
guys.
time to. They're like, what are you talking about, Amelia again? Stop.
Yeah, I think it's true. I think we've got it. This is enough. We've done our obligation. This is our podcast for the week.
Yeah.
As always, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video or don't like it. This one probably is just okay. If you have a comment, make sure you leave a comment. That's always helpful. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, or we're finally available on Android. You get a load of that?
Android. Look at that.
We're on Android, Google Podcasts. So whatever you do over there, just like and follow and do all the stuff you can over there. That would be helpful to us. Check out our other shows like Ranky Panky. There's going to be a new Ranky Panky with Sasha Von Dudkovsky this Saturday, which is fun for everybody involved, isn't it?
Okay, not bad.
And then any other previous podcasts there's a lot of funny people that are like a lot of fun. That you can go hang out with virtually through the podcast. And if you want something completely different, go check out 3 Ways to Survive, which is like a spooky creepypasta thing. Or another fucking Let's Play if you want to see four videos of us playing video games. And if for whatever reason you want more of that, just let us know because nobody has said anything about it.
Nobody has said anything.
Which is okay.
Also, let's give the audience some credit. We haven't told anybody about it. You know, people, I'll mention it.
No, it's perfectly okay.
Yeah, and people will be like, oh, you have that?
At any rate.
Another thing for me to not watch.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who you're having this imaginary conversation with. But yeah, all the links are always in the description down below. If you're looking for ways to support us, everything is there available to you. You got anything else to say, bud?
No. You know, guys, GoFundMe link. Guys, GoFundMe link in the description below. Let's get me back to the 2020s, huh?
Oh. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Send me forward through time. Bye. This is an entirely visual joke that we put on our podcast that people really just listen to. We're gonna have a real guest next time, guys. I promise.